Well, I came across something really interesting here. Obviously, I did not start with the SwordMaster. I started with the bene gesserit when I started. But I went to the location to pick up the SwordMaster. The basics. It's like no big deal. Find Devil's Eye Cavern. Search the wreck of the palace. Palace, whatever. And I thought, okay, well, what? Wait, what? This is the basic SwordMaster. And I thought, wreck of the palace. It's like, where's that? Like, oh, man, oh, it's right here. And, yeah, I found it kind of interesting that actual, a particular class progression is locked behind PvP when it is the beginning class, not the advanced class trainer. As a matter of fact, I've been working on the other advanced classes, and I have not ran into anything yet that forces you to have to go into a PvP area. And, the reason I talk about this, I don't mind PvP at all. As a matter of fact, I mean, this area is excellent. What you do is you sit here like, maybe a couple of you come here, or hell, even some, couple of ornithopter people with missiles, because there is no other crossing point. People have to come up and cross, right here. Or most are going to do that. And this has happened to me as well. And especially people establishing bases. I mean, what better place, and believe me, I know this firsthand, sit out here with your binoculars, looking at the most common areas, the people just want to sit back and do nothing more, that are, higher level. They're bored with the deep desert because, it's only ornithopter type of crap going on there, right? So they sit here and they watch the people come in, and they attempt to take them off. I mean, that's a pretty lucrative way to go about doing stuff. People transporting all their goods on their bikes and whatnot. Oh my gosh, yeah. But what surprised me, and I will admit, I've kind of, like I said, I like PvP. But this was after I realized that the SwordMaster thing forced you to have to go to a PvP area. And I was kind of like taking a second thought to myself, boy, that isn't very nice when it's only the basic SwordMaster training. This isn't your advanced trainer. I can understand this with the advanced trainers to a point, but I mean, and especially right in this area down here, you're not talking clear up here and everywhere else. You're talking right here. Forced PvP. Class progression locked behind forced PvP. I was honestly, when I picked up the quest, being a beginning quest, I expected it to be down here somewhere. Like, the other ones were. But, oh no. So, yeah, have fun with that. I don't know what to tell you on that, but, boy, you get more advanced geared people sitting around here camping out their binoculars. They're watching from all these other areas that they know for a fact people got to cross. I mean, you're not going to have a very safe crossing from here up to here. You're definitely not going to be doing it from here to here. Maybe some rare cases. This is pretty much a choke point. The fact that it's a forced PvP situation. That brings me to the other thing I want to bring up about this. Is, the shipwreck itself is something entirely different than the outer perimeters here, okay? I mean, when I've cruised up through here, and 50% of the time that I come to this area, I get shot at, and it's not by freaking AI NPCs either. You know, those people are over in here, you know, back in here. They're not clear out here on the sides. You know, I'm practically in the sand getting ready to get eaten by a sandworm. I still get shot at. I know it because I've been here doing the same dirty deeds myself, all right? But that was until I took the SwordMaster quest line and thought to myself, boy, that really is not fair. So, yeah, class progression, basic class progression locked behind PvP, I honestly cannot agree with that. Not in this type of zone, not with it being a basic trainer, not the advanced trainer. I don't know. You all let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And I will see you on the next Dune Awakening video. Till then, keep it safe and peace.